And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set. And our pitcher in this game, Garrett Cole.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh Lowe.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Cole a check to first. Lowe back in standing. And now Ha-Sung Kim at 96. That pitch is in for a strike.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him. And not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Yandy Diaz now.
You know, Boog, it's nice to see Garrett Cole on the mound today. He finally won a Cy Young Award in 2023. And for a while there, he seemed like the best pitcher in baseball without the award. And Cole's Cy Young Award season wasn't a huge surprise either. He led the American League in innings pitched and ERA. Good things usually happen when you put those two things together, and it certainly worked out for him.
Lowe leads off first with one away. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Lau at the plate. Pitch outside. Misses there. Ball 1. And another ball. Cole a check to first. Lowe dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. There's a high chopper. Chisholm safe at first as they can't make the play. Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. And that's downstairs and outside. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
That one way inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goes down looking.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, the lefty, Shane McClanahan.
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Bunt attempt, popped up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
batting third, the right fielder.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
And the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That one almost got him. Man at first, one away. And delivers outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And ball four, two aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
First and second, one out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Now this is in the air down the line. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Swinging a foul out of play. Runners at first and second with one gone. Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. And now the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lau sends it to first. That ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
Cole back to work. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
1-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a foul ball. On the ground. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Now he launches a throw over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Well, that right there is a pretty clear example of why making a clean, on-target throw back into the infield is so critical. But so many times it's easily overlooked. You can't be careless about it as an outfielder. Doesn't matter if you're throwing to a base or a cutoff. You have to give them something that they can handle. That cost them a run as a result.
The other way. And there's one down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Johnny DeLuca, the next to hit.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
So the lineup flips over. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And there's the strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that.
Runner on the go in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Lowe at second with 2 down.
Ball, that's down.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Just missed. Yandy Diaz up next for the Rays. .3-0 down. That clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And that drops in for a strike.
Full count.
Runner at second, 2 down. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Nope, that's in.
Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped. Drops into the glove. 1 away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. That's inside. McClanahan, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 3. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. In there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And here it comes. Outside low, and a count 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On its way to the corner. Low snags it for the second out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's the catcher. In the air, left field, down the line. Morel makes the play, and that is that. One left for the Yankees. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. And that's in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Banks off the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So up next, Christopher Morel. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Man at second. Foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Caminero batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Cole ready to fire now. Foul ball there. Rips that one center field. Can't get there, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. Singled and scored his first time. Fought off foul. late on that fastball.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Jansen, the next to hit, takes ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Rays 3 and the Yankees nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Swing and a miss. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. Caminero hauls it in, and there's one away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The shortstop takes the ball, and you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Caminero hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Sugar Shane McClanahan gets his second strikeout of the game. Down in order go the Yankees. Still down 3-0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Clark Schmidt.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Johnny DeLuca digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Ball 1 there.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. And that's in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. That one is gone. A solo shot. And they add on. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Down the line. And that drops foul. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. That one is hammered right field. Judge going back on it. On the warning track. And hauls it in.
The bat, number 7,
Ha-Sung Kim getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Outside. And that's ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Yeah, the batter now, Yandy Diaz. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And now it's Brandon Lau.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one hit to right. Judge getting an angle on it. And that is that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
Welcome
back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Ryan Pepio
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Just off the outside edge. 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-2 is the count.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Two.
Got him swinging. Here is Goldschmidt. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. And it's fouled away. That one not close. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2-2.
Stays alive. And they'll do it again. Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And that one hammered, raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall into second, and he's got a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So runner at second, 2 down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
You got him.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
That's in there. 0-1. And ball 1 to LeMahieu. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. That's a little bit low.
Ball.
The pitch to LeMahieu. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 4-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Scott Efros. Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. 0 for 2 in this one. Efros, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. In the air, right side. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero now at the plate. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Two out, space is empty.
Yeah.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they're in front 4-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Joe Rock.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 68, Joe Rock.
Here's the Yankees catcher now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively. but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. That one fouled off. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch, not close, up high.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And it falls. And out to aboard.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Trying to move the runners over. Rock over to second, over to first, safe.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
2 on with 1 out. Aaron Judge at the plate. He is struck out and he is walked. And ball one to Judge.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And Judge spoils that one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1. 2 on, 1 out. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right.
0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it. Here comes the throw. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jake Cousins.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jansen in the box again, takes a strike. Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johnny DeLuca. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
And that one inside, and it hit him.
Take your base.
You know, and he'll act like he really wanted to hit, but he's as happy as anyone that he got hit by that pitch just to turn this lineup over back to the top.
Low. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. DeLuca at first, 1 gone. Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Rays 4 and the Yankees 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ian Seymour.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Goldie in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Number 70 warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Number 48, the power lefty, up as well. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering is foul back. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
The designated hitter, Trent Grisham.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jason Dominguez. Runner on first and one down for him. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
1-1.
In the dirt. The Rays leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing. He'll be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. DeLuca. He makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 4 and the Yankees 1. So remaining in the game defensively, Oswaldo Cabrera. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Jose Caballero. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got him. And 1 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Jake Mangum looking to start something with 1 gone. Off the plate, ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That one in triple digits.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering is outside. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
Pinch hitter coming on. Logan Driscoll looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Next offering upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And there's a foul ball. On the ground, out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rays held in check here as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Staying in the game on defense, Jose Caballero taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Kevin Kelly comes on now.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 49, Kevin Kelly.
Also entering the game, Curtis Mead. He takes over as the new first baseman. Also into the ball game, Richie Palacios. He'll play second. And here's the catcher. The Yanks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Austin Wells. The Yankees looking to rally.
0-1.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
That one ripped left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Runner in scoring position. No out. And here comes Bellinger. First pitch misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. That one hooked foul. Outside low. The count now 2-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses, and that's ball 3.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So up next, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. 2 down. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good.
Number 70 taking over on the mound.
Number 70, Mike Vassell.
It's Aaron Judge now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That one is absolutely belted. And gone! And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singing.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
2 outs, nobody on. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and we're all square. It's 4-4. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And that's fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, number 48.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Right side. And that chance handled. They get the force. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now tied 4-4. Austin Wells. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter.
Number 28.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
56.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rays, Ben Wertvet. He represents the go-ahead run. Late swing, foul to the left. That's to third, Cabrera. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The third baseman, number 13, Junior.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Cameron Meisner. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So 2 down now, and here is Jonathan Aranda.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that is out of play. Leiter, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Check swing, no appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Ben Wertvet into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Also entering the game, Taylor Walls. He's the new third baseman. Now it's the DH, Jason Dominguez. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Drew Rasmussen getting ready to go. Fairbanks warming up as well. And that misses. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Line drive, fair ball. And that's a leadoff double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Cabrera in the box now, takes strike one. Tied at 4. On the ground to third. Walls throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position at the plate. Austin Wells doubled his first time up. That's down and in.
Ball. 1-0.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one misses. 2-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Out of here. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Cody Bellinger. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Still only 1 out here in the inning. swings through that one.
On the mound, you take a note. You
0-2.
see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count. You try to climb the ladder.
Here's the 0-2. And that skips
1-2.
in the dirt. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch
2-2.
way upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive. Inside ball 4.
Take your base.
That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So oh, man, the Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Oswald Peraza. Runner on first with 1 down for him. He swings and fouls one off. Bellinger, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. There's a strike. Next pitch is outside. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Judge, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance for the Rays coming up. So remaining in the game defensively, Oswald Peraza taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. So they turn to their closer, Devin Williams.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that drops in for a strike. ball evens the count. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. Two now. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's ball four.
Ball four.
And that'll
Take
bring
your
the tying run to the plate.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, the center
Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's in there. That's strike one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Tying run at the plate. Hit in the air, right field. Judge hauls it in for the out.
now batting, the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the ninth. Pitch misses, and 1-1.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Jansen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Turned on, but foul wide of third. This could end it. And that's the ball game.
Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these players just kept fighting. They never gave up. And that's why they got back in the ball game and came away with the win in this one.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.